Welcome all of you. Incubation Academy, Electrostatics, numerical number 4. The question is 2-point positive charges small q each are placed at minus a comma 0 and small a comma 0. The two coordinates are given where these two charges are placed. A third charge, positive charge capital Q, is placed at 0 comma y. Find the value of y for which the force at q is maximum. So here the arrangement is in the xy plane. So let us consider it is the x-axis. This is the origin. So this should be the y-axis. Let this point is minus a comma 0 along the negative x-axis. This is plus a comma 0 along the positive x-axis. Here this charge small q is placed plus q, and here another charge plus q is placed. The third charge capital Q is placed in this coordinate. Its coordinate is 0 comma y. So simply we can say this is a, and this length is also a, and this length is y. That means from here to here it is a, here to here it is a, and from here to this point is y. We have to calculate the force on capital Q. So this distance we have to calculate, it is a and it is y, so it should be a square y square. So the force on this capital Q charge due to the small q charge placed at minus a comma 0 is along this direction. So this is the direction of the force. It makes an angle theta with the y-axis. Okay, so it has two components. One is along this direction, so we can say f cos theta, and another is along this direction. We can say it is f sin theta. Obviously, this charge also acts on force on it, and that is along these directions. It is also symmetric figure, so it should be theta. So here it becomes 2f cos theta, and here it f sin theta, the component of this force. Here these two process magnitudes are obviously equal because the charges are same. Here the magnitude of the charges are same, small q and capital Q, and the separations are also same. So if I write down, the resultant force is acting along the positive y-axis because this f sin theta and this f sin theta basically cancels out each other, nullifies each other. So F are equal to capital Q into small q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught root over of a square plus x square whole square cos theta. Cos theta means if it is theta, then it should be theta. If it is theta, then this is the base, this is the perpendicular, and this is the hypotenuse. So cos theta should be base by hypotenuse. Sorry, this should be y square root over of a square plus y square. So the final expression will be capital Q into small q divided by 4 pi epsilon naught y divided by a square plus y square to the power 3 by 2. To find out the value of the y for which the force acting on capital Q will be maximum, we have to differentiate this expression with respect to the variable, that is y here, and try to make it 0. And from here we get the value of y. In doing the differentiation, capital Q, small q, 4 pi epsilon 0 all are constants. So I can take it outside this differentiation, and then the differentiation basically takes over this function y square plus s square to the power minus 3 by 2 equal to 0. I am taking this term in the denominator to the numerator. So this term will be goes to 0. So at first I take y as constant and I differentiate on this term. So this will be minus 3 by 2 y square plus a square minus of 3 by 2 minus 1. The differentiation of this quantity will be 2y plus 0. Now I consider this thing as a constant. So y square plus a square to the power 3 by 2. Differentiation of y will be 1. Sorry, minus sign here. 1. So equal to 0. So from here it is minus these 2 and these 2 will be cancelled out. So if I just arrange this thing, it will be minus of y square divided by y square plus a square to the power 5 by 2 plus 1 divided by y square plus a square to the power 3 by 2 equal to 0. So from here y square plus a square, here is a 3 obviously, y square plus a square to the power 5 by 2. If I do the LCM, then here it will be minus of 3y square, and if I do the LCM, then obviously y square plus a square should be multiplied by 1, so it is here, so it should be equal to 0. And from here obviously minus of 2y square plus a square equal to 0, because if I multiply this here, so this term will be reduced to this. So from here y square can be written as a square by 2. Therefore y should be equal to a by root 2. So this is the correct option. Thank you.